Brooks. On the Bolivar Peninsula, there is a voluntary evacuation. Those who have medical needs and cannot be without electricity are being encouraged to leave just in case. Galveston County is warning everyone that Highway 87, which connects Bolivar to the mainland, could be covered with water. And in Galveston this morning, some folks prepping for the storm, others enjoying the day while they could, riding the surf. One group fishing off the pier near the seawall. Our Adam Bennett live on the island with the latest on what authorities and residents are doing ahead of the storm. Adam?
Well, Sherman, the first thing you notice when you come to the seawall today is how much windier it is compared to yesterday. Of course, with more wind, that means more waves. The surfers have been out here, and so have the beachgoers, but you notice the tide is a lot higher up than what we saw yesterday. People are basically having to set up their beach chairs almost at the seawall. Now, again, as Brooks mentioned, this storm does seem to be moving east. It doesn't seem like it's going to hit us head on, but again, Beach Patrol's chief says they are preparing for the worst case scenario just so they have all their bases covered. So that means overnight they moved all 31 of those lifeguard towers that you see along the water. They moved that closer back to the seawall, farther back away from the water. They also moved beach trash cans and porta potties. Still, like you see like you saw just a second ago, the beaches have really been busy today despite all the rough weather moving in. Nobody really seems to be too concerned about the weather. In fact, there was one couple we met from Outer Banks, North Carolina, who have actually been tracking the tropical storm all along the Gulf.
We've been following it all the way up the Panhandle. We just left Gulfport, Mississippi last night about 3 in the morning. We just arrived to see these waves and get into the action here. We're here, we made it. We got here before Cindy did.
Still, as you can imagine, this being a popular tourist town, there are a lot of people from out of town here that are from farther inland, aren't really used to this kind of weather and especially this kind of rough water. So back here live, you see that those red warning flags are still up all along the island. That's just warning of rough surf and strong riptides. So they say everybody should use caution, but especially if you're not an experienced swimmer, they really recommend that you just stay out of the water altogether. We're live here in Galveston. Adam Bennett, KHOU 11 News.
All right, always good warnings. Thank